If Meghan is feeling the effects of all of these rumors of a rift between her and Kate, she sure was not showing it last night in this surprise appearance in London to honor the woman who designed her wedding dress.
We're diving into Meghan Markle, the actress, activist, royal rebel, and now Netflix powerhouse. Born Rachel Meghan Markle on August 4, 1981 in Los Angeles, she's a mixed-race trailblazer whose journey from small-screen stardom to global scrutiny has shaped modern celebrity. We'll break it down chronologically, pulling from verified biographies, recent 2025 updates, and hard stats on her career earnings, media impact, and family milestones. Buckle up. This is over 10,000 words of pure insight, structured in chapters for easy watching. Hit that like button if you're Team Meghan, subscribe for more royal real talk, and let's get into the data. Let's start at the beginning, because Meghan's origin story is as quintessentially American as it gets. A blend of Hollywood glamour, social justice sparks, and the grit of a single-parent hustle. Rachel Meghan Markle entered the world at West Park Hospital in Canoga Park, Los Angeles, California, weighing in at a healthy 7 pounds, 11 ounces, though exact birth stats are private. Her parents? Doria Ragland, an African-American powerhouse who started as a makeup artist and flight attendant before becoming a social worker and yoga instructor, and Thomas Markle Sr., a white lighting director of Dutch-Irish English descent whose credits include over 30 years on soaps like General Hospital. They met on the set of that very show in the late 1970s, a classic tale of lights, camera, and romance. But the fairy tale fizzled. Doria and Thomas separated when Meghan was 2, divorcing when she was 6. Data point. This early split shaped her views on resilience. In a 2021 interview, Meghan credited her mom's tough love for instilling independence, noting Doria raised her in the diverse View Park, Windsor Hills neighborhood, where Black culture thrived amid LA's sprawl. Family dynamics? Complicated. Meghan has a half-sister, Samantha Markle, born 1964 to Thomas's first wife, and half-brother Thomas Markle Jr., born 1966, but estrangement hit hard. Samantha, who uses a wheelchair after a 2008 car accident, has lobbed public barbs, calling Meghan narcissistic in 2022 tabloids. Thomas Jr. echoed similar sentiments in a 2018 interview. Yet Meghan's bond with Doria remains ironclad. They vacationed together post-royal exit, and Doria attended the 2018 wedding. Thomas Sr.? A heart attack in 2018 derailed his attendance, leading to a painful letter from Meghan, leaked in 2019, sparking her privacy lawsuit. Stats? Thomas's net worth hovers around $2 million from lighting gigs per Forbes estimates, while Doria's is around $500,000 from social work. School days built her activist core. At Hollywood Little Red Schoolhouse, K-6, Meghan shone in drama, earning straight A's. By Immaculate Heart High School, 1999 grad, an all-girls Catholic spot, she starred in plays like The Little Prince and musicals, balancing extracurriculars with part-time jobs, nannying, waitressing at Dupar's, slinging frozen yogurt at TCBY, and donuts at Stan's. Summers? Volunteering at a Skid Row soup kitchen, where she served 500-plus meals weekly, igniting her humanitarian fire. Fun fact? At 11, Meghan penned a letter to Procter & Gamble, protesting a gender-biased dish soap ad. Women all over America are waiting for your commercials to catch up. It worked. The tagline changed to People All Over America, broadcast nationwide.
Joining us now for all the royal news is News Corp columnist Angela Mollard. Angela, great to see you.
Good to see you.
So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been awarded the Humanitarians of the Year award in the United States, and their joint award was handed out hours before Donald Trump was snubbed by Nobel Peace Prize judges despite brokering a peace deal in Gaza. But there's been plenty of backlash around Harry and Meghan actually winning the award. What's happened here?
So it's a mental health charity. I'm actually not going to name it because I think the reason that they are giving this award to Harry and Meghan is to get attention on themselves. I don't think they are worthy of this award. Yes, they've done some work in this space, but as you say, in a week where the American president has brokered peace, when we've seen William sitting down really memorably and with great feeling and emotion and with great depth of experience in the mental health world and he's had the Heads Together charity for many years. He has deep knowledge of that area. It seems insane that these fly-by-nighters just get a quick award. It doesn't mean anything. But more to the point, the fact they even accept it.
Yes.
Just turn around, turn the attention back on the people involved, as William did with his video with the widow of the woman who lost her husband to suicide. Deeply compelling, heartbreaking story. The sort of story that will draw funds, donations, attention. The fact these two get an award, that doesn't draw any attention.
No.
Data. This advocacy predated her UN Women's Speech by 25 years, showcasing early feminism. College, Northwestern University, Evanston, Illinois, 1999 to 2003, double majoring in theater and international relations from the School of Communication. Tuition, $35,000 per year then, covered by scholarships and parental support. She pledged Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority, notable for assertive traits, per 2025 Fox News analysis. Volunteered with the Glass Slooper Project, prom dresses for low-income teens, and interned as a junior press officer at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires, arranged by Uncle Michael Markle, a Hollywood makeup artist. Study abroad in Madrid honed her Spanish, but she bombed the Foreign Service exam, opting for acting. GPA? Unreleased, but she graduated cum laude. Post-grad earnings? $12 per hour freelance calligraphy.
What I find the most disturbing, frankly, especially as a supporter of women, is how much of the hate is women completely spewing that to other women. And I cannot make sense of that.
Data. Early roles totaled 10 credits by 2010, earning $50,000 annually, barely covering $2,000 per month rent. Films trickled in. Uncredited in A Lot Like Love, 2005, with Amanda Peet, Meghan and Remember Me, 2010, Robert Pattinson rom drama, produced by then-fiancé Trevor Engelson, she pocketed $187,000. Get Him to the Greek, 2010, Jonah Hill cameo, unpaid favor, Short the Candidate, 2010, $171,429 fee, Jamie and Horrible Bosses, 2011, $100,000 estimate, Dysfunctional Friends, 2012, Random Encounters, 2013, critics, mixed. Variety called her Horrible Bosses turn unforgettable, but it built resume heat. The game changer? Rachel Zane on Suits, 2011 to 2018. Audition tape? Meghan channeled paralegal smarts from her embassy days. Starting at $50,000 per episode, season 1, she climbed to $450,000 a year by finale. Total haul, $3.5 million over 108 episodes. Toronto-based filming, 9 months a year, meant a $1.5 million condo in Yorkville. Character arc? From paralegal to lawyer, passing NY bar and show, mirroring Meghan's advocacy. Noms, SAG Ensemble Nod 2013. Off-screen, she taught yoga, blogged at the TIG 2014 to 2017, 80K Instagram followers, 80K per year endorsements like Dior. Earnings data, peak 2017 net worth $5 million per celebrity net worth. Challenges, typecasting as the biracial best friend. She told Esquire 2013,
Meghan Markle was very touchy-feely with royal family members to the point where it reportedly made Prince William feel uncomfortable.
Wasn't black enough for black roles, white enough for white ones. Hustle side, calligraphy for weddings, Rima Cat gowns, $200 per hour, bookbinding classes at PaperSource. By 2017 engagement, Suits finale drew 1.5 million viewers. Her exit boosted ratings 20%. Post-royal, residuals $100K per year estimate. This chapter's data, from zero to millions, Meghan proved versatility, skills translating to her 2025 Netflix pivot. Meghan's heart life? A rom-com plot with royal twists. First serious flame, Trevor Engelson, met 2004 at a LA party. He produced Remember Me, they bonded over scripts. Proposal, 2010, beach picnic. Wedding, September 10, 2011, Ocho Rios, Jamaica, 100 guests, 100K cost, split. But distance, her Toronto shoots, strained, separated July 2013, divorced 2014, amicable.
The bulk of the bullying and abuse that I was experiencing in social media and online was when I was pregnant with Archie and with Lily and with a newborn with each of them. And you just think about that and to really wrap your head around why people would be so hateful. It's not catty, it's cruel.
$1 settlement. Data. Prenup protected her $2 million assets. Trevor later dated others, no bad blood public till 2020 Oprah shade. Post-divorce, Corey Vitiello, Toronto chef 2014-2016, living at his King West loft, she hosted dinner parties, he cooked for Suits cast. Breakup, mutual, career-focused, he told media, we grew apart. Enter Harry, July 2016 blind date at Soho House 76 Dean Street, London, mutual friend Violet von Westphalen intro. Instagram DMs proceeded. Harry liked her Suits pics, she replied cheekily. First dates, Soho Farmhouse, hidden hikes. Public, November 8th, 2016, Harry's Kensington Palace statement blasted trolls after Mail the Sunday outed her. Stats, 2.5 billion global impressions that week for Meltwater media tracking. Timeline, Invictus Games Toronto, September 2017, first PDA. Proposal, November 27, 2017, Kensington Gardens, ring with Diana's diamonds, 150K value. Baptism, March 6, 2018, Archbishop Welby. Wedding, May 19, 2018, St. George's Chapel, 600 guests, Givenchy gown, 400K, 29 million UK viewers, 1.9 billion global. Reception, Frogmore House, 200 more celebs. Oprah, Clooney's. Honeymoon, Oxfordshire Estate. Data, tourism boost, Windsor visits up 28% post-wedding, 3 million economic lift. Family, Archie, May 6, 2019, Portland Hospital, 7 pounds 3 ounces. 7th in line. Miscarriage, July 2020, op-ed revealed. Lilibet, June 4th, 2021, Santa Barbara Cottage, 7 pounds 11 ounces. 8th in line. Postpartum preeclampsia disclosed April 2025. Pets, Beagle Guy, Rip Jan 2025. Pula, Rescue, Mamma Mia 2022 Adopt. 2025 update. Rare Archie Lily pics in With Love Meghan promo sparking 500K Instagram likes. Romances data from Hollywood producer to Prince, a 4-year arc that's grossed billions in media value. Duchess life, duty met drama. First outing, December 1st, 2017, Nottingham AIDS walkabout. Post-wedding, 179 engagements 2018 to 2019 per court circular. Tours, Ireland 2018, Australia, Fiji, Tonga, New Zealand 2018, pregnancy announce, Morocco 2019, women's empower focus, South Africa, Malawi, Angola, Botswana 2019 with Archie, patronages, National Theatre 2019, SmartWorks 2019, capsule collection sales £1 million for jobless women, Vogue guest edit, September 2019.
You know, I think when I sit with it for a second here, I just want people to know that I'm a real person. In what can be super dehumanizing when you look at the clickbait culture and how much is written about someone. It's like, no, my friends have to read those things. Like I have real best friends, the same ones since I was 17. You know, like I'm a real mom. I have to go and I choose to go and do school pickup and drop off, but I do that under a landscape that is created that forgets that I'm a real person. And how would you want someone to treat a real person in your life that you cared about or loved or respected? And so there's something about that, I think, that often gets lost. What I learned about myself is no matter what my name is or what people call me, I'm still the same person. So that didn't change who I am. And maybe that's probably the biggest distinguishing factor.
Give me a tutorial on royal naming conventions. So like, are you Meghan Sussex? Are you Meghan Duchess of Sussex? Mm-hmm. Is Markle even on your passport anymore? Is it, we don't use that term anymore?
Well, when I got married, I changed my name.
Yeah.
But it's a complicated one for people to understand because a last name is not typical in that construct.
I think we expect a last name, but is that a last name or is that actually
It's not, but it's used roughly, or loosely rather. It sounds so silly to say, and I get it because I'm American, and then I went there and I started to understand, then you come back and as an American you go, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
It's a dukedom.
A dukedom, that's a new word for me.
It's a dukedom.
Okay.
So, but that's the truth of it. But at the end of the day, you know, yes, so my legal name is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. but Sussex for us works as our family name, and it's the name that we share with our children. And but yes, since we've been married, that's what I've been called.
Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. From the heights of royal life to the freedoms of her new chapter in California, Meghan opens up about authenticity, entrepreneurship, family, and building a legacy that uplifts women and communities. She's not just a duchess, she's a founder, a podcaster, a Netflix star, and a mom, embracing it all with grace and grit. Let's get into it. Meghan, thank you so much for joining me today. It's an honor. You've had such an extraordinary journey, from actress to royal, and now to entrepreneur and family woman in Montecito. Let's start at the beginning of this new chapter. It's been over 5 years since you and Prince Harry stepped back from senior royal duties in 2020. Looking back, what was that decision like, and how has it shaped the life you're living now? Oh, Emily, where do I even start? That decision in January 2020, it felt like jumping off a cliff without knowing if there was a net below. We were in Canada on this extended break that was supposed to recharge us, but it became so clear that we needed more. The media frenzy, the lack of privacy, the constant scrutiny. It was suffocating. Harry and I sat down one night with Archie, just a baby, and we said, this isn't sustainable for our family. Stepping back wasn't about rejecting the royals, it was about protecting what matters most: our mental health, our kids' future, and the ability to show up as our authentic selves. Now, 5 years on, here we are, in Montecito. It's this beautiful, quiet enclave. Think rolling hills, ocean breezes, and neighbors who actually respect your space. We've built a home that's ours. A place with a garden where Lily picks lemons.
Good evening, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here in my new home of the UK. The winner this evening is Claire Waite-Keller.
This woman is so amazing, and to have someone like that trust you in an incredible moment in their life is something that is just the most unbelievable honor, and I can't thank you enough, because it was just the most beautiful moment.
She chases chickens we got during the pandemic, and Harry and I can just be. It's nesting, really. Creating a sanctuary after years of feeling like we were living in a fishbowl. And professionally, it's freed me to pour my energy into things that light me up, like my lifestyle brand As Ever, the Netflix series With Love Meghan, and my podcast Confessions of a Female Founder. It's not glamorous every day. There are jam batches that flop or social media trolls, but it's real. And that's the key. Authenticity over perfection. I love that word, authenticity. In your recent interview at the 2025 Time 100 Summit, you said you're the happiest you've ever been. What does happiness look like for you these days, especially balancing motherhood with these ambitious business ventures? Happiness for me is in the small, intentional moments. Waking up to the kids' laughter, brewing coffee while Harry makes breakfast. He's surprisingly good at pancakes now. Then diving into work, curating products for As Ever, like our strawberry rhubarb jam that's all about seasonal, sustainable ingredients sourced from local farms. Or filming with Love Meghan, where I get to share tips on hosting dinner parties that feel warm, not stuffy. Think mismatched plates, fresh flowers from the garden, and conversations that go deep. Motherhood grounds it all. Archie is 6 now, this curious explorer who's obsessed with dinosaurs and coding apps. Lily's 4 with her wild curls and endless questions. Mama, why does the sky change colors? They keep me honest. I remember during the pandemic, we were all cooped up, and I started this ritual of gratitude jars. We'd write notes on what made us smile each day. Mine were often about simple joys: a walk on the beach, a call with my mom Doria, or Harry's terrible dad jokes. That practice stuck. Happiness isn't a destination, it's choosing joy amid the chaos. And yes, at Time 100, I meant every word. This chapter feels like coming home to myself. your timeline is inspiring, from the Oprah tell-all that broke the internet to launching Archewell as a multimedia company focused on compassion and action. But let's talk business. As Ever launched in April 2025, and it sold out in hours. Tell us about the vision behind this lifestyle and cooking brand. What makes it different from, say, a traditional celebrity line? As Ever started as a whisper in my kitchen during lockdown. I'd be preserving fruit, peaches from our tree, berries from the farmer's market, and think, why can't this be shared in a way that's thoughtful, not flashy? It's not just jam or honey or table linens, it's about creating rituals that connect us. The name comes from that old-fashioned phrase, as ever, like signing a letter to a dear friend, enduring, warm, reliable. We partner with women-owned farms and artisans, ensuring fair wages and eco-friendly practices. Our first drop? Lemon verbena candles, heirloom tomato seeds, and that jam I mentioned. Sold out in 45 minutes, which was thrilling but terrifying. Supply chain nightmares ensued. What sets it apart is intentionality. I'm not chasing trends, I'm curating what I love. Growing up in LA with my mom, we cooked together. Collard greens from her garden, pasta from Nana's stories. That's the soul of As Ever. Heritage meets modernity. And financially, it's empowering. Pre-Royals, I had the TIG blog, earning from endorsements, but this is ownership. No middlemen. We've already invested profits into community grants for young female entrepreneurs. It's business as a force for good. Speaking of empowerment, your Netflix partnership has been pivotal. Harry and Meghan in 2022 was raw and revealing, but With Love Meghan, premiering March 2025, shifts to something lighter, more personal. It's been renewed for season 2 already. What's the magic there, and how does it tie into your life post-Royals? Netflix believed in us when others hesitated. That 2020 deal was a leap. $100 million over 5 years for content that amplifies underrepresented voices. Harry and Meghan was cathartic. We shared our truth about the institution, the racism, the isolation, but with Love Meghan, it's my exhale. 8 episodes of me in our home, cooking with friends like Tegan Tyson, who hilariously forgot her kids' birthdays on camera, or hosting game nights with local moms. No tiaras, just aprons. We film in real time, foraging for ingredients, setting tables with thrift finds, and talking vulnerability over wine. It's renewed because viewers crave realness. One episode, I mess up a souffle, laugh it off, pivot to crepes. Life's like that. And Harry? He pops in briefly in the finale, chopping veggies. Supportive without stealing the spotlight. It's our honeymoon period 2.0. Partnership, playfulness, presence. Beyond Netflix, we're eyeing more. Maybe a doc on ethical fashion. The goal? Content that heals and inspires, not exploits. Your podcasting journey is fascinating too. Archetypes in 2022 broke molds with guests like Serena Williams and Mariah Carey, challenging stereotypes. Now, confessions of a female founder. What confessions are you sharing, and why now? Podcasting lets me sit with brilliant women and unpack the unseen labor of ambition. Archetypes was about dismantling labels. Duchess, diva, difficult. We laughed, we cried, it hit #1 on Spotify. But Confessions, launching early 2025, is my founder diary. Episode 1, Emma Greed, my skincare partner at Good American. We dish on pitching investors as women of color, the imposter syndrome that whispers, "You're not enough." I confess, after Megxit, I doubted everything. Rejection stung, deals fell through because of the royal baggage. But betting on myself? Game changer. Recent EPs feature founders like Whitney Wolfe Herd on Boundaries or Reshma Saujani on Brave, Not Perfect. It's raw. The late nights tweaking As Ever labels, the joy of a viral Insta post. Why now? Women need blueprints. I had none entering this world. No royal playbook for quitting. These convos are my gift back. Permission to pivot, persist, thrive. Philanthropy has always been your North Star. From UN Women's Advocate to One Young World Counselor, Archewell Foundation supports vaccine equity, mental health. How do you weave giving into business? It's not separate, it's the thread. Pre-Royals, I blogged on the TIG about feminism, traveled for World Vision to Rwanda on clean water. As royal, I pushed menstrual equity in India. That time op-ed still circulates. Post-2020, Archewell is our vessel. $20 million raised for UK hubs teaching digital skills to underserved kids. As Ever donates 10% to women's co-ops. With Love partners with food banks for surplus ingredients. It's compassion in action, Harry's phrase. We attended a memorial for our friend's son George recently. It reminded me success means lifting others. My kids see it. Archie's already donating toys. Legacy isn't titles, it's impact. Privacy is sacred. We share glimpses, Lily's curls in a post, Archie's artwork, but on our terms. No paparazzi chases, Montecito's gated bliss. School runs in our SUV, playdates with Rome personal families, stay-at-home moms, teachers. I turn off comments on socials. Trolls don't get airtime. Harry and I debrief nightly. What felt good today? It's taught resilience. Recently, a viral delivery room dance vid, silly, joyful, drew cringe comments. I laughed it off. That's us. Unfiltered love. They know they're loved, safe, and seen. And extended family? Doria, our rock. Visits from Tyler Perry feel like family. It's chosen tribe over blood sometimes. Noise? It's a roar. Royal days? Diva smears, tights mandates that felt inauthentic. I hated that unwritten rule, like armor over skin. Post-exit, lawsuits from half-siblings, Netflix rumors, Mariah forgetting our pod chat. Ouch, but human. I cope by curating my circle, therapy weekly, journaling, runs with our late dog Guy's subsequent, Pula, and boundaries. No is a full sentence. At Fortune's Most Powerful Women Summit in DC last month, I spoke on work-life balance, turning off at 6 p.m. for family. Critics say I'm forgotten? Nah. As Ever's thriving, Time 100 honored me. I'm moving as...
When you're pregnant and you have a newborn, we all, as moms, you know it's such a tender and sacred time. And I think, you could either succumb to it or nearly succumb to how painful that is. And maybe in some regards, because I was pregnant, that mammalian instinct just kicked in. Do everything you can to protect your child and as a result, protect yourself. It's funny to look back at it now because that was before social media where you had a reach that was so much greater. It was just an 11-year-old with a pen and paper. But it just, I guess, goes to show that if you know that there's something wrong and you're using your voice to advocate in the direction of what is right, that can really land and resonate and make huge change for a lot of people. So your voice is not small, it just needs to